No way. You guys, this is insane. This is crazy. I'm going to be in the Sacramento River today fishing for either Chinook salmon or striper. I don't think there will be many salmon yet because the waters are a lot warmer than usual and it's also not that late in the year or late in the season. So I think all the salmon are either barely coming in or hanging out way north of here around like Cottonwood rather than here in Sacramento. But it's super smoky because of the Dixie fire, so I'm probably gonna be fishing with a mask today just because check that out. When the sun comes up, it's red, and then when the moon comes up, it's also red. So it's really smoky, and I don't want my throat to hurt or to have a headache, so I'm just gonna throw on a mask. I'll probably take it off if I'm gonna be talking, but yeah, let's get into it. Coming back in?
Yeah.
Any luck?
Just one. It's really windy out there.
Oh, really?
It's pretty windy, but there's a couple of good spots I found. Let's go all the way out to that point, you know?
Just to the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if you can stay in the calm area. They'll kind of come in there because the tide is kind of doing this right now.
Okay, it's going down?
On the way out, yeah.
All right. Are you talking about striper or Chinook?
Like a little bass, largemouth.
Bass, okay.
There's striper out towards the main too, but I didn't fish it before.
Oh, okay.
I saw a bunch of birds lined up around that area.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Look.
And as you can tell, I'm on a new kayak. I just got this Hobie Sport kayak from someone on Craigslist for $700. They were selling for $1,400 and I got them down to $700 for this kayak. They usually trend around $1,400 to $1,500 used, but I was able to get it for $700, so it's totally a deal. I have my fish finder right here, along with the battery right here, and the transducer mounted on the side over here. I have these two rod holders. I have this downrigger, the paddle holder, two dry storages, and then just some storage back here that I have all my lures in right now. That's basically it. This is the new kayak. I'm excited to go ocean fishing with it. I really want to troll around for some halibut and for some lingcod out in Capitola and in the Santa Cruz area. I've never pedaled this kayak before. I tuned the rudder system, so I don't know if it works. I don't know how well it's gonna track, but let's go for it. Oh wow, the pedals are really far away. And unfortunately, I can't be adjusting the binder. Okay, let's go. All right, initial thoughts, first thoughts, let's see. What are my thoughts on this? Well, it's definitely not tracking. Oh shoot, you know what? I might be stuck going a single way. Pretty nice. This is pretty nice. If I can turn right, that will be nice. That will be even more nice. You know what? It looks like I'm stuck going in a circle right now. Oh, you know what? I didn't even lower the rudder yet. All right, let's see about that. Okay, yeah. All right. You guys, this is pretty crazy. Okay, I'm supposed to be going straight now, and I'm going pretty straight. All right, left. Wow. Okay, back to right. Whoa. Whoa. That's insane. That's pretty crazy. Whoa. You guys, this is crazy. Look, left, super fast. Right. Not as fast, but you know what? Once it starts, it turns really quick. Okay, straight, and I'm going straight. I had thought about getting a Hobie since the start, but since I saw all the prices for the Outbacks were like $2,000, $2,500, I was like, that's too expensive for me. And I told Tyra I was going to get someone to go under $1,000, and I didn't really think that was gonna happen, but I did. Got it for $700, and right now, oh my goodness, it's totally worth it. This is gonna be crazy to take to the ocean. Okay, let's get the fish finder in right now. Let's get it in, get it running. I'll probably put on my mask in a bit. This air quality is not that great. So I just talked to a ton of guys who just decided to call it a day. And apparently they were going for bass, some of them were going for striper. And one of them caught a largemouth bass, the others skunked. So it doesn't look like it's that great of a day out here, at least for bass and striper. None of them even mentioned Chinook salmon. So I'm assuming I'm like too early for that, or just way off on that. They said it was kind of windy, and do I agree with them? I think I do. I think it is slightly windy, not too windy though. Pedaling like this is pretty cool. I would probably have to adjust the pedals because right now they are on level 7, which is all the way out. And I would like them to be more in the middle, maybe around 5 or 4. I really thought I was going to have no chest space because this Hobie is only 9.7 feet long. So it's not huge. The Outbacks I think are like 12 or 13. And then the newer like pro anglers are 14 feet. So that's a lot of space to have on a kayak. And I thought that since this one's so much smaller, I wouldn't have any space to pedal. Fish finder started up. Okay. What depth am I? I have not used this thing in so long. Oh my goodness, it's telling me I'm in 265 feet of water, which I don't believe. By the way, the pants that I'm wearing right now, these are dry pants made by Kokatat, the same brand that made by Dry Suit. These pants cost around $250 to $300 on their website, and I found them at the thrift shop for guess how much? 50 cents. They were 50 cents at the thrift shop. So that was probably my best thrifting find ever. I can't believe I found a $300 pair of dry pants for 50 cents. That's absolutely crazy. Okay, I don't know how to work the fish finder right now, so I'm just trying to figure out the depth so I can start fishing, because I don't want to just get tangled up in a bunch of grass. I don't even think I'm going to need the downrigger because I don't think it gets that deep here, but I didn't know that. I'm super muffled, but I'm putting in the first rod with just a little minnow. It's not as deep as I thought it would be. I'm at 23 feet. So I may end up just putting this thing right on the top and just having it swim along with me. So I just got the downrigger in, and it's pretty cool. I think I have it trolling around 40 feet. Right now I'm in 57 feet, so I should be good right there. I don't really know. I'm trolling around a flying C on there. I don't really know what will happen when I get bit, but that's if that even happens. It's my first time here, so I'm not expecting much except for a kayak trip. And I'm pedaling along around 1 mile per hour, which isn't too fast, but this is so much easier than pedaling. And then also it's nice because I can be rigging up my stuff at the same time as going to my destination. It's super nice. I can totally smell the smoke when I take my mask off. I'll probably just be here for around 5 hours. Not too long, but I am enjoying this Hobie right here. This is a nice ride. Let's just put in that minnow, troll it around on the surface while I'm trolling this around around 40 feet, see what we can get. I think I just got bit by something. But I should have set the hook, I think. That's too bad. But we're only like an hour in, so it doesn't really matter too much. I'm pretty sure I just got bit by something. I'm not sure though. Maybe not. Maybe it was just a snag. But it felt like just one quick bite. Oh, that's bites. I think those are bites. Unless I'm snagging the bottom, I think I just got bites. Oh, bite. Alright, I got something. Ooh, I got something. It's light. Whatever it is, it's light. But I still got something. Hey, that's nice. Alright, we're reeling it in. What is it? Oh, jeez, it just dragged the line like crazy. Okay, alright, whatever this is. That's cool. I think this is a small striped bass. Okay, well, I definitely was not expecting to get one of those. What was I? Did I say I was trying to get striper? Okay, let's just let out some line and get him off this hook really quick. Trying to gently let this guy off. Alright, okay. Jeez, taking hooks out is like my least favorite thing to do. I'm always getting snagged by them. Alright, there's the release. Hey, that was pretty cool. I caught something. Oh yeah! First catch on the Hobie right there. Hey, I did not expect that, but I was reading a lot of things on the fish finder. So that was crazy. That was cool. Alright. I think I'm gonna stay in this area because I was reading a ton of fish back there and I was just jigging up and down. This minnow right over here. I was just jigging this minnow and I caught something. Woo! Let's go! That was nice. That was cool. Well, I don't think I showed it to you guys. You probably saw it right here, but I totally forgot about that. I know like the salmon species, you don't want to take them out of the water, even the trout. I don't know about trout too much, but you don't want to take those out of the water. I think the striper are fine, but I'm not sure. Alright, we're going over the same spot. Right on the bottom. Right on the bottom over here. Feels like a muddy bottom. No snags at least. I'm in 36 feet and I'm jigging maybe around 29 right off the bottom right there. I think that might have been the only fish there because I'm not reading anymore. So I'm switching to this Mepps Flying C because I just took off my last one accidentally. I reeled in way too hard when I thought it was just snagged, and that ended up being enough force to force the lure off, and it fell into the water, so that thing's long gone. So it turns out I was supposed to pull this right lever all the way back. I had it halfway back, but I was supposed to pull it all the way back for the rudder to actually be all the way in the water. So I've been wondering why it turns so slow, and that's why. But now, like if I want to turn that way, it just starts going really fast that way. If I want to turn that other way, really fast. So there's a lot of control on this kayak. I just wasn't using it right. So I trolled that little area for like 30 more minutes or so. Didn't catch anything, didn't see anything on the fish finder. So we're gonna continue on our journey. All right, this is how fast I have to pedal to hit 4 miles per hour. This fast, we're hitting 3.8. All right, this is 4.2. It's not that hard, especially when you compare it to to paddling a kayak 4 miles per hour. But at the same time, I am going with the wind. I forgot to mention that. And the wind literally adds like 1 mile per hour. No luck on trolling anything so far. I haven't switched out from the yellow maps and from the minnow. I'm just gonna keep those on today. I don't feel like switching it up. I am going to go back to that spot that I caught that striper in though. Maybe try to get a bigger one there. I don't know, I'm not seeing that much structure on the bottom. It looks like it's just all sand. So I already lost the meps, the red meps that I was trolling around at the very start of this whole trip. And now I lost the minnow. I snagged it back there and it just came off. And I wasn't pulling it too hard or anything, so I think my surgeon's knot is too weak. So I might start using something else for lures, because these lures cost a ton and I'm losing so many all the time. Well, when I go freshwater fishing. My overall review on this kayak is that even though it's only 9.7 feet long, it is perfect because I only need this space in front of me. I'm never carrying a bunch of stuff in the back. I'm never carrying anything bigger than like a typical crab trap, which this can totally hold. And then I don't use front space too much. So the last kayak had maybe like 3.5 feet on the front. And that's where I used to put some of my stuff, but it was like barely any space, barely any flat space to put stuff. And having the dry hatches, the 2 dry hatches where stuff doesn't really move all over the underside of the kayak is nice. So you can just put stuff there, and then it has like bars separating the sections, so it doesn't just move around to the back and then you're screwed and you can't get it during the middle of your trip. That's really nice. And what else? It has plenty of space for the stuff I need right next to me. The last kayak didn't really have that. It was leaning in, so I think you guys might remember that my fish finder was like at a 45-degree angle. That's what I had to have it at. And that really got in the way of my leg space and really got in the way of everything. You know, if I caught fish, then it's like, oh great, my fish finder is like right here. My rod holder is right next to me. But since the Hobie's wider, all the stuff is more off to the sides, and I have plenty of room to do anything. And it's really relaxing to just like kick back while you're literally kicking back. You have your hands free the entire time, which is amazing. You know, like a lot of times the wind was pushing me into shore and I just steered this and kept doing whatever I was supposed to be doing, like tying another lure on or anything. And so it's nice to have that freedom with your hands to do whatever you want, rather than have it on a paddle and then anytime you have to do anything you have to stop paddling. And then the steering control is pretty good. Like check this out, I'm gonna steer right away, right to the right, all right? And then check this out, I'm gonna steer left, right away as well. It's pretty responsive, I really like it. Totally worth the $700 that I got for it. I should have just started off with the Hobie Sport, but I didn't know about them. I didn't know about them until I started like watching Fisherman's Life.
Hideshi, when have you seen Fisherman's Life on a Hobie? Oh wait. Yeah, he doesn't do kayak fishing, huh?
Die Hard Fishing, Nick Fish, Moo Moo Outdoors, and like they all have Hobies, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should get one, because my kayak fishing was not successful at all. And it's still not very successful, but I can see how having a pedal drive is really a game changer for fishing. So I'm really excited to try to troll for different things. I'm definitely gonna come back to the Sacramento River while the salmon are running, and hopefully we have a good salmon season this year, even though the water is warmer. But yeah, that's basically it. I think I'm gonna call it a day, because I was out here for around 5 hours and I caught that small striper, which was really fun, but that was basically all I saw on the fish finder. I literally spotted it on the fish finder, reeled in my minnow, and dropped my minnow right where it said all the stripes were in the bottom, and I was just jigging it up and down, and I got it within like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, almost right away. If you guys have any lure setups you guys like to use in the Sacramento River for kayaking, for trolling, just let me know in the comments below. It always helps. You guys are super helpful with the tips all the time. Oh, it's also going to be really cool to take this thing out crabbing in Monterey when crabbing season comes again. I already have that spot that I picked them up by hand, but it would be cool to just drop some traps, fish for a while, and come back and just get like a good limit. I still have not gotten the Dungeness crab limit. I still have not gotten any limit, by the way. I've never limited out on anything. I was going to try to take a video with the drone, but it turns out that I'm in a restricted area, or I'm in the authorization area, which means that there's an airport nearby. I didn't know that. So no drone video for this video, but we'll get one some other time. If you guys didn't see my Baja videos, check those out. I have some sick drone footage with those dives, and I also have some sick drone footage of diving in Monterey. So check those out if you haven't. I also caught a lot of good fish in those videos too, so. And if you guys want to keep up with my fishing adventures, diving all the time, freshwater fishing, ocean fishing, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.